Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's the kind of range that Herter provides. You have to extend out on it.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Well, Coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now here's White. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. And Greg, while they need more star talent, the Bulls have had only one top 5 pick in the last 17 seasons.
Yeah, it's like being on the treadmill of mediocrity, right? When that's the case, you've got to outperform your draft position. They've had some good picks in that time, but really no all-stars.
Chicago is gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Anunoby. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Powerful move by Anunoby inside. He really attacks when he's in close like that.
Outside Williams. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Vucevic's screen on Hart. Williams for three. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Anunoby's got 5.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Vucevic the pass to Herter. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Brunson. Last game with 30 points. And he gets it to go.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Vucevic setting the pick for White. Pass to Vucevic. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. To the paint, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him, and he converts the layup.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
Now here's Jones. Nothing on the board. Pass to Vucevic. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, moving Vucevic inside's like trying to move a brick wall.
Bridges outside. Here's Brunson. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 6.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
White finds Jones. Vucevic's screen on Brunson. Inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
Can't be too surprised by this. Vucevic got the room, and he went to work.
Pass to Towns. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Herter. Chicago trailing. Here's Jones. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Hart. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
Well, possibly. Every year brings something new. This first meeting should tell us a lot.
And here's White after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible. It's time to get loud for You're Incredible.
Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 5, the Knicks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Herter finds Williams. Now Vucevic. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. To the inside. The kick out to Williams. 5 to shoot. Here's White.
And the length and quick feet allow Bridges to match up defensively against almost anyone on the floor.
And Brunson, here we go. Towns wide open. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Bulls trail by 7. White setting the pick for Jones. Outside, White. Back to Jones. Herter against Hart. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. New York leading by 7. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Bridges for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Vucevic. Will it go? And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 13-point game. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 16-7 run. You know, Stan, Kevin Herter is a pretty big celebrity at his old high school.
Well, for good reason, Kevin. I mean, this is a guy who's risen to great success in the NBA. And so when he goes back home, everybody wants to be the next Kevin Herter.
Here's Hart. No good on the triple. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Right side, White. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vucevic. Banked in off the glass. Vucevic has got it back down to within single digits for Chicago.
2 physical points from Vucevic. He enjoys bumping down low.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. Vucevic setting the pick for White. Another 3 for Chicago.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Outside, Towns. Williams against Hart. Pass to Towns. Brunson outside. Good on the triple. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now Herter. Vucevic setting the pick for Herter. And the Bulls another 3.
The defense had to expect this. Who but Herter is going to come right back with a 3-pointer of his own.
Pass to McBride. Back to Brunson. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And here's White. Lets it go with a 3. Does not find the basket. His 3rd miss. He's made just 1 so far.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
And it's Robinson with the jam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Now here's White. Last game he had 13. Takes a 3. Robinson pulls it in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Hart outside. Brunson with a clean look, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Brunson's got a couple of 3s now in the first for the Knicks. Brunson against Jones. They need this. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And again, Chicago. No good. The Knicks leading by 14. Pass to Robinson. Brunson outside. Robinson a screen on Herter. From deep, Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. We've got Miles McBride. Robinson is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Bridges. And it's Kolek in at the one. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Landry Shamit's checked in for New York. Bulls trail by 17. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back over to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Bridges shot. Good.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Okoro. Okoro setting the pick for Smith. Outside Collins. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Smith against Yabusele. And that one, good.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. On the wing, Bridges, covered by Okoro. Pass to McBride. 6 to shoot. Robinson a screen on Jones. McBride, and again it's New York.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Phillips. Scoreless thus far. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, hey, Smith has this kind of range, which is why you got to at least honor his shot.
There's a screen by Robinson. Bridges passes to McBride. And again, it's New York.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel. Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's McBride, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in a drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
And that one misses. And it seems like Josh Giddey playing with newfound confidence, coach, since his arrival with the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, one of those trades that seem to benefit both teams. The Bulls have handed Giddey the keys to their offense, and he has not looked back.
Towns, he's checked in for Gershon Yabusele. And he sinks the second. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, that has some truth to it.
Herter, that's a 2-pointer. Knicks with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Outside, Towns. Pass to McBride. Fires the three. Rebound by Williams. Bulls trail by 18. White down low. Defended by Bridges. Jones kicks to Williams. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Pass to Herter. Shoots over Anunoby. Good D by Anunoby. The Knicks leading by 18. Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. Robinson a screen on White. Bridges inside the three-point line. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
On your feet, fans, make some noise. It's time for T-shirts. Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans. Who wants a T-shirt? It's time for T-shirts.
Vucevic check in for Zach Collins. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. Fourth, Kobe White.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Jones the pass to Vucevic. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Robinson. Bridges against White. Robinson left side. Pass to McBride. Towns the screen. From past the arc. Robinson passes to McBride. They get a hand on it. Now here's Towns. He's guarded by Williams. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Connects from three-point range. Bridges has got 11 points.
Yeah, that's his second made three of the quarter, third of the game so far.
White setting the pick for Jones. Now Herter. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. They need this one, and it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his second basket.
Jones gutting it out in close.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted game, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
You know what they came to see? Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a pipsqueak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down off the law? Yeah, I got them. came to see me. Never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a pipsqueak. Don't make me cross over, watch your kick squeak. Last 2 minutes, I'ma drop 10. Are we down?
Chicago making a switch here. Giddey's checked in. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. Down low, here's Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Assisted.
Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Bounce pass from Vucevic. And the 3-ball is good. White's got 6.
Well, you gotta applaud the readiness of Kobe White. His feet were set, his shoulders lined up, just needed the ball.
Back to Brunson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Josh Giddey.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
That one falls for Brunson. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Jones the pass to White. Outside Williams. Pass to Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 13.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
From deep, Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And he drives in. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
It's White on the wing. He's got 6. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Robinson with the block. Pass to Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
With enthusiasm, Anunoby punishing the D for giving him that opening.
Outside Williams. Anunoby against Herter. To end the run. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Towns, high post. He's against Williams. Tries it from 9. And again, it's New York.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's Anunoby. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Chicago again turning it over.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
And the Bulls making a change here. Okoro's checked in. Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. New York moving it around. Inside, Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Pass to Williams. Now Herter. Right wing. Fires from deep. A shot by Williams, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Anunoby outside. Now here's Hart. Brunson outside. Off target at the rim.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Outside, White. In the corner, Herter with it. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Here's Brunson. And he lays it straight in. Brunson's got 26 points.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Pass to Vucevic. Can they get it? He lays it in. Vucevic has got 11.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Bridges kicks to Brunson. Anunoby outside. Towns for three. That's no good, and he's 3 for 5. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
No, you're not going to lose many games shooting the percentage they did. That takes a disciplined effort.
Vucevic with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Oh, what a shot!
My goodness. That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Well, that's an energizer boost heading into the next quarter. You know he's got to be fired up.
And so it's the New York Knicks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Looking at the Knicks, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Knicks.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Doot-doot. Doot-doot. You guys hear that? Doot-doot.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Doot-doot. Doot-doot.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
The Bulls shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Vucevic at the pivot with Williams at the 4. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia with great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys?
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Vucevic finds Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. For 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Herter. White setting the pick for Herter. The Bulls with another miss.
They've had a quiet start to this half, hitting just one of their first 4 attempts.
Bridges passes to Brunson. And here is Bridges. 13 points in the game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Jones checked in for Josh Giddey. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
Boy, Herter has found something here tonight. He's making it look easy.
Towns a screen on Jones. And Brunson, here we go. And Jones sends it back. And there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. GA, you hear about 3 level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep 2s as well. So maybe 5 level score is complete. Think of like a 5'2" player in baseball.
And so he hits both.
Well, when you watch Jalen Brunson, he's such a difficult matchup. Lefty, quick, and a bit on the smaller size, but he's got great leverage, and he gives opposing defenses fits.
White finds Jones. Three-pointer. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Vucevic. White's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Brunson outside. Towns against Vucevic. Towns, the pass to Brunson. And it's good, 2 points. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Outside Williams. Herter setting the pick for Williams. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Hart the pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 37.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Stolen by Brunson. To the inside, Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Bridges is a crafty player, knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for New York.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental, then you're not going to get baited into those things, and a lot of times those foul baiters end up taking bad shots.
Jones kicks to Herter. Bulls moving the ball around. Hard against Williams. 5 on the clock. From deep, Herter. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
What a powerful dunk by Towns. Showing the rim no mercy.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Jones the pass to Vucevic. Towns with the steal. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by White. Towns for 3. And Jones pulls it down. From deep, Brunson. That shot missing.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Jones kicks to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Herter. No good again that time.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 8th assist here tonight. Bulls have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Back to Jones. Pass to Vucevic. Clock at 4. Here's Herter. And there's the drive. Good D by Anunoby.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Hart left side. Towns for 3. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Vucevic the pass to Herter. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Towns finds Anunoby. Brunson outside. That one falls. Brunson's got 39.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Vucevic the pass to Herter, and the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Okoro's checked in for the Bulls. And a new group in for the Knicks. Jones with it. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Herter with it. And again, no good by Chicago.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
The shot's good from Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Pass to Vucevic. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Yeah, Vucevic is having no problem finding chances to score. The defense has to rethink how they're defending.
And the dunk by Robinson.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Pass to Vucevic. Left block shot on the way. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Yabusele passes to Brunson. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss.
2 minutes remaining.
Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 43 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Robinson against Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Vucevic did a good job of feeling the defense there and worked his way into a trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Well, with his rebounding and scoring, Vucevic is a nightly double-double threat.
So for the Bulls, Jalen Smith comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for Kevin Herter. Landry Shamit's checked in for New York. Second free throw, no good. New York's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Brunson against Jones. Brunson outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Yabusele. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Robinson with the block. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Brunson outside. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson, and he drops that one in. Brunson's got 45 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the New York Knicks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th, we've got Miles McBride. Yabusele out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Diawara in at the 3. Outside, White. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Jones. Defended by McBride. Smith for 3. He can't get that one. Shamet with it. Guarded now by Okoro. McBride passes to Yabusele. Robinson a screen on Jones. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside, White. To the inside. And Smith with the stuff.
Well, with his mobility and size, Smith gets up there with ease.
McBride passes to Shamet. Stan, we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectories not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. Because, look, the other teams are all trying to win, too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Yabusele is screen on White. Shamet the pass to Yabusele, and the shot is good.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. From about 16, off the left rim and out. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Here's McBride. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Knicks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Robinson passes to McBride. There's a screen by Robinson. Jacks up a 3. And the dunk by Robinson.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Pass to Shamet. And you think about the balance of power between the conferences. How about this, Greg? In the last 26 years, there have only been 3 Eastern Conference teams favored to win the NBA Finals.
2011 Heat, the 2013 Heat, and then the 2024 Boston Celtics. So for those arguing for top 16 seeding in the playoffs, this might be your go-to stat.
McBride on the wing. Back to Shamet. Yabusele is screen on White. McBride sinks the triple.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Pass to White. Long shot on the way. Knicks with the rebound. Here's Diawara. There's a screen by Robinson. Yabusele passes to Shamet. Now McBride launches a three. Rebound by Smith. Outside Jones. Outside White. Now here's Okoro. Smith right side. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Diawara's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. Robinson passes to McBride. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. McBride's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for New York. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
A skilled passer. Jones is quick to spot these openings for his team.
Shamet kicks to Yabusele. Pass to Shamet. Yabusele the screen. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
Outside, Jones. And it's Smith, top of the key. It's Chicago with another bucket.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Yabusele passes to Shamet. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
McBride passes to Diawara. Now Shamet. And he's good on the 3-ball. Shamet's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Okoro passes to White.
New York foul.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Williams comes in for Smith. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Okoro. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Jones. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic setting the pick for Giddey. Clock at 6. No good on the shot. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Kolek. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Vucevic. Over Robinson. And again, no good by Chicago. New York's gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Now McBride. He's defended by Huerter. Robinson kicks to Yabusele. Some nice passing by New York here. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey surveying the D. Pass to White. Back to Giddey. Fires the three. Doesn't go for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
McBride with the ball. Inside. Here's Yabusele. Makes it off the glass. Yabusele's got 4 this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Giddey, no good. Smooth sailing for New York. Pass to Kolek. Robinson against White. To the middle. Williams with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Pass to McBride. They set the pick, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket I'm fine with that.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Down low. Yabusele in the post. He's against Williams. Nice shot by Yabusele.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Dadier. Yabusele, a screen on Herter. Here's Dadier. Shoots over Herter. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive, it was more defensive. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.